Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Dark Sage 101, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Last episode we just did this. Pretty much just sat here and spend mystery shells on figurines to get this one heart piece. We got, what, a little over halfway? Yeah, we're like, what, 45 I think right now, 44 or 45 or percent, as I should say, 40 or 45%. So we are at 44. Basically in this episode today we are going to be getting that down to 0. We're actually going to get the heart piece this time, so yeah. We're going to spend a good while doing this. This is going to be another premiere, so, because I don't know how long it's going to take, probably about an hour, because the chances are now below 50, so it's not great. It's not going to be great for us, so let's go ahead and get this started. Yeah, I already have a stamp. So that's a pretty bad start. Yeah, I'm recording this just after Final Fantasy IV Advance. And that was a good video. It was a fun and good video. So yeah. Basically we're gonna be doing this until we get every single figurine. Yep, already got Link. I got plenty of time to do this. I can do this literally all night, so. I mean, eventually I'll get it. Eventually I'll get a new one. Yeah, I already got Spiny Beetle. I mean, it doesn't help that he rigged this machine, so. Yeah, he did. He legit rigged this. Okay, finally a new one. Mazel. Nice. Appears in the Wind Ruins. Constructed by the Wind Tribe to repel intruders, this sturdy machine cannot be destroyed by any external force. Nice, so we got Mazel. Finally a boss. Because I think we've only gotten like 2 bosses. Yeah, we got Glee Rock and we got Mazel. Oh, and not Dark Knot. The red Dark Knot. Ice Wizrob. There we go. Appears in the Palace of Winds. They wield ice magic. They're weak against fire, so attack fire for a quick battle. Moldworm already got. There's a new one. Ball and Chain Soldier. Appears in the Palace of Winds. They're not fast, but that iron ball is a bruiser. Try to hit them after they swing the ball. Yeah, you find him in Palace of Winds, and you actually, I believe you find him in the Dark Hyrule Castle as well. Pretty sure you also find him there. They're tough, so. King Daltus, I already got the king. Okay. Rupee likes, nice. Or rupee-like. Appears in keys, dungeons, etc. This rupee-like has a rupee dangling from its headstock. This clever lure attracts greedy and delicious heroes. Delicious. And I forgot to mention that the one, well, if it has, like, for example, if it has a blue rupee, it will take 5 rupees per second. Or if it has a red, it will take 20 rupees per second. So, yeah. The red ones are the highest. There's nothing above the red ones. Like, there isn't there isn't one that takes 50. Yeah, there isn't. No, the highest is 20. Spear Moblin. Yeah, because there's rupee likes, and then there's the like, which is the one that soils your shield. Stockwell. I'm gonna get to max rupees before I even get this heart piece. Simon. This mysterious dungeon simulation game is very popular in Hyrule. It gives players the illusion of fighting real monsters in real dungeons. Okay, we're at 40. It's starting to get pretty difficult to actually get new ones. That's the reason why I said that this is probably going to take over an hour to actually get everything. Because keep in mind, like I said, we're doing this until we actually get this heart piece. So. Oh, Gustav. Nice. Okay. The spirit of an ancient king of Hyrule who wishes to secure peace in his land from beyond the grave. He was fond of the people of the Wind Tribe. Okay, so we got the 2 kings. Good. Already got. Already got. Yep, Rem. Levers, nice. Prison Wind Ruins, Veil Falls. These baddies move freely underground when attacked. You never know whether they'll pop up, so keep your shield raised and at the ready. Those are pretty popular enemies. You can actually find them in old Zelda games like Link to the Past. You can find them in. You can find them in like really old ones like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. You can find them in those super old games. They're pretty popular in those games. It's an old enemy. Bob, I did not get to read that. Gosh darn it. Okay, let me look at him just so I can read it. Oh my gosh, we still have a whole lot to get. Oh gosh, dude. We're gonna be here all day. Oh, there it is. Prison dungeons, they have to often gather around in groups of narrow areas. Once activated, they go a little crazy, take them out with arrows. Well, you can hit them. You hit them once, and they'll go absolutely crazy. But you hit them again, and they'll just stay put. And basically, you can treat them as just a normal bomb. Or I got scissors beetle. This is the most tedious thing ever. If you're wondering, do I like the side quest? No, I do not. I hate the side quest. But I need to do it because this is 100% playthrough. Goron. These rock and iron eaters once lived in Mount Cornell in western Hyrule. Now their numbers are few and live quietly in a cave. Yet again, another one that's like really popular in old Zelda games. Let's see if this isn't a boss that I've already got. Oh, I don't have that one. Nice. Big blue choo-choo. Prison temple droplets, an ordinary blue choo-choo. Fighting him while Minish size is daunting. Just try to avoid that electric attack. Cool, boss I don't have. Still missing quite a few though. I'm still missing, I think I have the green, yeah, I still have the green choo-choo. I'm missing the Palace of Winds one, and I'm missing the big Octorok. Oh, Igor. Prison Caster Wilds. The move when you put an arrow in their eye, no other attacks will work. You can always see, just let them pass. Or you can always just let them pass. Yeah. You can find them all over the place. You can find them in the Dark Hyrule Castle. You can find them. You can find them in not Palace Winds. Actually, I think you find them in Palace Winds. You find them in Caster Wilds, obviously. You find them in Fortress of Winds. I know that. I don't know, you find them all over the place. Mama Rosa. Prison dungeons. They float in the air and explode when touched. Walk carefully and you may escape unhurt. Unless you're on a rock escape, then that's a problem. Or not a rock escape, but you jump into one of those tornadoes or whatever. Or whirlwinds. Keys. Now we're starting to get some new ones. Appears in various areas. These bats live in dungeons and caves. Their movement is unpredictable, so ranged weapons. So use ranged weapons from a safe distance, or you can just use your sword because they die in one hit. One of the two. Yeah, even with the smith sword, they'll still die in one hit. They're one of the weakest enemies in the game. And there's a like. Prison caves, dungeons, etc. Don't let them grab you. They'll eat your shield if they hold you long enough. Swing your sword to escape. $33. Yeah, now we're sitting it really low. Already got. Well, that was a good streak right there. Oh, jeez. Making this more comfortable for me. Because we're going to be here for a while. Boom, all done. Appears in various areas. The fire arrows on sight. Or fire arrows at you at sight. Block these with your shield and then close into attack. I am struggling trying to read here. Pardon. There's syrup. A wizard or witch who lives in the Minish woods. She sells magic items without powers. She's looking for an apprentice who can teach her her mystic spells. And that would be Maple. So already got. That was the reference to Romeo and Juliet. That was that reference. Library, nice. This town Minish Elder is Gentari's twin brother. Those large wings that he's so proud of are trophies from a duel with a Kuko as a young Minish. So he fought a Kuko, nice. Eslo himself. Okay. Eslo Cap. Strange creature that looks at first like a cap. He speaks roughly and treats Dark like a child. Huh. But he actually really likes Dark. Already got the Genie or whatever it is. The Boo. Hey, look, Rupee Cap. Just like I said, like, we're gonna get Rupee Cap before we even get the Harpies. Still got a ton more to go. Already got. Oh boy. Gustav. Percy. A poet who lives in Western Wood. He comes home from a long journey to find his house occupied by an unwanted guest. Poor guy. Alright, we're in the 20s now. Smith. Finest swordsman in Hyrule. As a young man, he was a great swordsman. He and King Daltus are friends and enjoyed a pleasant rivalry as youths. That's pretty cool. There isn't really much to talk about while I'm doing this, by the way. Yeah, not really. Well, I know you guys may be, you know, wondering, am I gonna continue Pokemon Ordering Chaos? I am. I'm just taking a break from it. I'm probably gonna wait until I finish Minish Cap before I continue. Zill and friends. Zill's the one with the droopy nose. He likes to wander around the town with his friends. He knows a lot about Hyrule, and he might give you some tips. Yeah, I will continue Ordering Chaos, though. Because I know we're probably pretty close to the end. We're at, what, Victory Road right now? So, I haven't touched a game in ages, right? So, pretty much everything is done with leveling. I mean, everyone is at 60 right now, so I'd say they're pretty much done. But I just haven't been recording it because I've been just focused on these other two playthroughs. So I'm probably going to wait until I finish Minish Cap, which we're almost done with, so. Because we still, yeah, once I get this one, we'll do Dark Hyrule Castle, beat the final boss, and then we'll just completely 100% it. We'll just get every single heart piece and stuff like that. And all the extra items, and there we go. And then I 100% it. Cloud Brahana. Here's in the sky, they swim through the clouds like fish in water. Attack them in that brief moment when they pop out. Those guys are like the worst enemies ever. Oh my gosh. They're so bad. The Cloud Piranhas. Whew, man. Yeah, those guys aren't easy. Spiky Choo-Choo. Appears in various areas. These Choo-Choos project spikes from their bodies at first sign of danger. Try a well-placed bomb. Or just slash around like crazy, and eventually you'll overwhelm it. That's usually what I like to do. But of course you can bring bombs, like remote bombs and stuff. And that'll work well. Mountain Quarry. Oh boy, what are we at right now? 26. Okay. Wizrobe. Best story. I'm pretty much doing one every single time until we get to like the teens. Yeah, until we get to like, I'd say around like 15, and then we'll we'll increase the amount to like, I don't know, 10 maybe. 10, 20. Just to speed up the process a little bit, because once we get to like the single digits, it's gonna be impossible to get these things. Yeah, I know that we gotta stop Vati. We're at 845 right now. We went through over 100. Jeez, we had cap. We had complete, dude, we had 999 going into here. Jeez. That's insane. Oh boy. After this, I'm definitely going to bed because I am like tired. Maybe I will cut this into 2 parts, or actually 3 parts, so. Maybe we'll stop at like, I don't know, 10 or something, and then we'll get like the last 10 tomorrow, and then we'll start on Dark Hyrule. Let's do it that way. Yeah, we'll stop at 10. Because, oh my gosh. Because at this rate, this is going to take, like, what, 2 hours to get these last ones? Because this guy rigged this machine. Okay, Bulldozer, nice. Appears in Minish roads, dungeons, etc. There are blue and red ones. They may look small and weak, but their hard shells makes them formidable. Those blue ones are the worst thing ever, by the way. Definitely in like my top 10 like worst enemies to fight. Oh my gosh, those guys are awful. You know, at some point I'll probably put like I'll probably make like a top 10 or something of like what is the worst enemies in this game, in my opinion. Let me just say Bulldozer is definitely up there. He's like number 8. Somewhere around there. Oh my gosh, he's awful. And the shark guy, the cloud piranha, is also up there as well. Although there are some surprising ones there. There are some really surprising ones. I'm really looking forward to actually making that. To making that top 10. Malari. Come on. Oh boy. It's gonna be pretty fun, for sure. Oh, Minister of Potho, nice. The supporting pillar of Hyrule, he is also in charge of Princess Zelda's education, so when she goes missing, he gets frustrated. By the way, if you're wondering how old Zelda is in this game, I actually don't know. I don't know at all. I think she's like 13 or something like that. Because I know Link's like 11 or something. 11 or 12. Maybe 13. I don't know. They might be the same age. I don't know how old Zelda is in this game. I'll probably have to look that up. Appears in Minish roads, dungeons, etc. There are blue and red and blue ones, the blue ones are stronger and throw things down your head. Well, that's why they're blue. Pretty much every blue enemy in this game is stronger. Like blue Octoroks, they're stronger. Blue Bulldozers, they're stronger. Oh boy. Ugh. I want to stop doing this. I look like I'm about to fall asleep, I know. I'm really tired, but I gotta get this done. I'll get it to 10 and then we'll end it off. And we'll just finish off the last 10% tomorrow. Cause I don't know if that's gonna take very long. It might. But hey, if it doesn't take very long, then we will do Dark Hyrule Castle. And hopefully that goes well. Because like I said, that's the 6th dungeon in the game. It's like the worst thing ever as well. Yeah, it's not an easy dungeon. It's around the same level as like Palace of Winds, and it's around the same length as Palace of Winds, but it can be worse. Oh god. Appears in Deepwood Shrine. These mushroom beasties scatter spores all over the dungeon. Spores all over dungeons. When their caps are red, they are invincible. Well, technically not. I believe you can kill them with bombs as well. Yeah, you can kill them with bombs. You can throw things at them, all that stuff. So they're technically not invincible. And I think you can kill them with range too. I think you can kill them with bow and arrows. I don't know, they have a lot of weaknesses. I mean, what'd you expect? They're like literally like from the first dungeon. Wish there was more to talk about, but there really isn't. Okay, Fire Wizard. There's in the Palace of Winds, they wield fire magic. Hit them when they appear so they don't cast another spell. $22. We're getting there. Princess Zelda. Yeah, I think I already got her. Yeah, I got Princess Zelda already. Eenie and Meenie. Yeah, I already got Eenie and Meenie. I apologize with all my yawning, by the way. Like, I know I'm yawning quite a bit. Oh my gosh. Look, and the faster you actually give me these figurines, the quicker I get to go to bed. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Okay. Right now it's 11:04 p.m. So, okay, Mayor Hagen. The mayor of the town of Hyrule. He's a big collector of odd masks. He's built a shelter into his garden just in case monsters ever attack Hyrule. Which they have. Yeah, we're still at 22. Aslo and Dark, yep. Oh boy. My phone was just going crazy there. Like the thing is with this quest, we can either do it now or we can do it after we beat the game. And I'd rather just do it now. Just so we can get it out of the way, because I don't want to do this in like the final part of the playthrough. The worst thing ever otherwise. Now, I want to at least get this one over with, because this is like probably the worst heart piece to get. Okay, Wisp. Appears in dungeons, they float in midair. They won't hurt you, but if you touch them, you won't be able to use your sword for a while. The red ones aren't too bad, the blue ones are really bad. Because they move quicker. Yeah, they're really, really fast. Kiatud. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to end this off in a bit. Like, oh my gosh, I'm actually getting way too tired right now. I mean, if need be, I'll do this a little bit earlier tomorrow. Just so I'm not so darn tired. So I might stop at 20 actually, and I'll just get the last 20 tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just do it that way, because, oh my gosh. Yeah, because this is ridiculous. Because I'm going to be doing this for like 2 hours at this rate. Yep, like. I'm lucky I don't really have too much to do tomorrow. Because I'm gonna be doing this, so. Stockwell. Yeah, so yeah, we'll just do this tomorrow, cause like, oh my gosh. Come on, give me one that I don't have. Stop rigging the machine. Festari for the like 500th time. Dude, I've gotten that figurine more than any other figurine here. I literally have gotten that figurine like 8 times. Like 2, I already got like 2. Please just give me the last one. I want to go to bed, I'm tired. Do I have a sleep schedule? No, I do not. Library. Like, feels like I got every single figurine. Now it's getting like almost impossible to get any new ones. We're in the low 20s right now, so it's starting to become like incredibly unlikely they'll ever get another figurine. So I'm probably gonna have to increase the amount. Okay, never mind. We finally got, oh my gosh, finally we got a new one. Pairs in various areas. There are red and blue ones. They've appeared in every Zelda game to date. They split rocks. Be careful. Wow, they have? Really? Okay. Well, yeah, because they've appeared since the very first Zelda game. Are we at 20? Yeah, we are. Okay, you know what? Last one. If it's new or old. Then it's one we already got. What luck. Okay. We'll do this tomorrow. Because, oh my gosh. I was thinking about doing that to 10, but like, there's absolutely no way. Oh, goodness. Go away. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was good. Oh, kind of. We got a good amount. We got 25% right there. So we're down to 20. We'll get the last 20 tomorrow. I've got plenty of time. I've got all the time in the world, so should be fine. So see you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. The next episode, we're going to be doing the exact same theme and exact same thing. And if we got any extra time, we'll just do a little bit of Dark Hyrule. So yeah, see you on the next one. Goodbye.